Hi guys, I'm Alice and today's video is going to be about my experience with acne and the run up and the process that led up to me being prescribed Roaccutane. I decided to do the video because I've done a blog post on it on the beauty brief. So go on to that and have a read as well. I've also put pictures on that showing my skin before, during and after, showing some of the scarring as well. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I am currently on Roaccutane. I'm going into month 2. You can probably see that my skin's fairly clear, or it's quite clear. In the run up to me having my most recent dermatology appointment, my GP had put me on Dianet, which has kind of cleared my skin up. So that's why it's not as bad at the moment. But I will explain what my acne can be like, and hopefully that will explain, why I was prescribed Roaccutane. So I first got acne in my early 20s, and at that point, the only thing that had changed was that I had come off the pill and had the implant fitted in my arm. So I don't know if that kind of triggered my hormones and made them go a bit crazy, and it maybe caused the acne. I'm not sure. It's never really been confirmed. That's just my own speculation. So in the last 7 years, I've had acne quite badly. It would be all through the side of my face, down into my jaw, both sides of my face as well. Really red, sore spots. It's sat under the skin. They were like boils at times. And they weren't just like normal spots that would go away overnight or go away in a couple of days. They would last for weeks, or sometimes it felt like months at a time without going away. And when they eventually did, I would be left with lots of kind of red marks all over my face. So my GP basically started the whole rigmarole of trying me on all the anti-acne antibiotics and medication that they have to and prefer to give you before they'll refer you to a dermatologist, and before a dermatologist will consider Roaccutane. So I've had 7 years to try all these antibiotics. They would always kind of keep it at bay when I was on them and kind of calm my skin down. But as soon as I did come off them, my skin would just go back to the way it was. Really sore, angry spots all over my face. And at the end of the day, I'm 27. I want a permanent solution. I don't want to have to deal with spots anymore, let alone really horrible angry spots that cover my face. You don't want to touch your face when you've got acne. You don't want to wear makeup. It can, you lose a bit of confidence as well. So it's not a nice experience, especially when you are an adult and you're not. It's bad enough when you're a child, but it's more frustrating when you're an adult because you don't expect to get spots. So yeah, they basically tried me on all the antibiotics, and like I said, they would keep it at bay while I was on them. As soon as I came off them, it would come back with a vengeance. Within the 7 years, I've had 2 dermatology appointments. The first one, the problem that I find with those appointments is that you wait 3 months for them. And with me, by the time I got the appointment, whatever the GP had put me on at that time had kind of calmed my skin down. So it's really hard to explain to someone that I know the pattern of my skin, and I know that when I come off these antibiotics, it'll just go back to the way it was. But anyway, the second appointment, I'd done all my research, I had photos, I was ready, to fight my case. And when I first got acne, I really didn't want to have to take Roaccutane. It's not something that I'm glad I'm having to take. I just feel like it's a permanent solution, or hopefully it'll be a permanent solution. So yeah, the dermatologist sat me down, asked me how old I was, how long I'd had acne. They could see that there was scarring on my face, so they were happy to give it to me. So that's me on it now. Just to reiterate, I'm aware of the side effects. I've had plenty of time to look into it. I'm hoping that it is going to be a permanent solution for me and that I don't get acne anymore. Just to go back to the point about the Dianet, Dianet is a contraceptive pill that's used to treat acne, and again, like the other antibiotics, although it calms my skin down while I'm on it, I don't actually want to be on the pill. I'd like to come off that as well. So yeah, hopefully at the end of this course, which I think it's 4 months, it might be 5, I'm not sure, that I won't get acne again. That might not happen, but I'm happy to try it and I want to try it. So yeah, that's kind of my experience with acne. Like I said, I'm going to do a couple of videos just talking about what the side effects are like, how it's made me feel, how it's made my skin feel, how my skincare's changed, how my makeup's changed. And hopefully that'll maybe help some people that are on it and don't really know what skincare and makeup to use as well. Everything that I talk about is my own personal experience. Everyone's experience is different. Anything I recommend will be my own personal recommendations. It's up to you if you want to try it or not, but what works for me might not work for you. But hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to help some people that are maybe suffering in silence. So yeah, keep an eye out for my next video and go on to the beauty brief and have a read of my most recent post as well if you want to read into it a little bit more. Thanks and speak to you next time. Bye!